Thanks so much for coming back to the table. We are talking to breast cancer warriors. Don't call them survivors. They say we are warriors. And they have some wonderful information for women who are going through and the kind of conversations we need to have about what support looks like. But before we get to the support, treatment options. So you all had sort of had your own course. You all were just diagnosed at stage 2, though.
Yes.
What direction did you go?
I had 6 months of chemotherapy, no radiation, but a double mastectomy with a reconstruction and a lift.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Elizabeth.
Yes, I had 6 months of chemotherapy and another 6 weeks every day of radiation, and they removed my right breast, and I'm in the decision-making process now because they want to know, do you want to go in and do the double mastectomy, or do you want to just do the reconstruction on the other breast? So listening to this sister here, Shalita, she's saying they don't tell you that you need to probably go ahead and get them both removed. So they don't tell you. My decision has got to be made.
Yeah, you've got, because you're in the throes of this right now.
Yes.
And then for you, Grace, you said you didn't do several things. What did you do?
Against, their advice, they had removed it. They had they wanted to cut 1. I told them to cut 2 because there was stage 0 in this one. And so I said, just cut it. And then they wanted to do chemo and radiation, but I felt like you already cut it. My margins were clear. I didn't understand the need. So I ultimately refused and ended up with a little joy. But I'm still have the option.
You still have some decisions to make long term, right?
Yes, I do. And I have, I think, up to 2 years after birth to take those on.
Right. Is the goal maybe to have another child before then, or
Oh no, this is it.
Okay.
This is it.
A woman of resound conviction.
Definitely.
Understood. So let's talk about what support looks like, right? Because you're all, again, you're married, babies on the way, grown kids, grandkids. You've got all kinds of things here. How, what helps and what doesn't help?
Support comes from places you would never imagine. The person you hadn't talked to in 2 years is showing up at your house bringing you food. Someone else is bringing you something because I lost all my hair. Somebody you didn't even think about is bringing you clothes, and I got these for you, or calling you on the phone, and they told me things like, when you get your port, make sure you get some lidocaine. They don't tell you that, but it won't hurt as much. Or they told me things like, do not eat anything that could cause any stomach problems, because you're already going to get that from the chemo. People in the community told me these things, not the doctors. And I'm a very private person, so these are not people I have been rolling with.
Right.
These were people
showed up in the business.
Yes.
Showed up all up in a good way.
They just showed up and encircled me, and I really couldn't have made it without that.
Yes.
Shalita, for you, what did support look like? The helpful kind versus the and how do you tell people, like, this is what I need more of, this is what I need less of?
Well, my village and my support was absolutely amazing. I had from food when I lost all of my hair, the wigs were coming, the food was coming, the cream from my port, the scar cream, the footies. I had a double mastectomy, so therefore I needed to sleep a certain way. I had the double mastectomy pillows. I had the double mastectomy bras. The support.
All these things that I think people just didn't even know exist,
what
right?
you
And
need.
it's new to you until
it's new.
How do you navigate this? I mean, besides the conversations with your doctors, your clinicians, how do you navigate this, especially as I understand so many of the treatment options that you two went through can be absolutely draining.
Absolutely. I
And that's
had
where your
people
village.
telling me what I needed, because I didn't know what I needed. Did you get the pillow? Do you have the thing, the house coat where you can put the drainage tubes on the side?
And the little
Yes,
compartments.
in the
These
compartments.
women that have not presented themselves prior to this moment as necessarily a close village showed up and said, I've been your village over there and you didn't even know it.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So what is this? Where are you now in the process?
In the process, I have started a nonprofit organization, Shine Through Me, and I give back. And my mission is to educate, advocate, and empower. I bring awareness, the importance of having your 3D mammogram. In most cases, they won't tell you about your 3D. They may just schedule a regular mammogram. You must be very persistent in asking for your 3D mammogram. Go to the doctor, get your wellness exam. And I tell so many of my pink sisters and the people in my community, if it doesn't feel right, it's not right. Never be afraid to ask a question.
Right, to be your own advocate.
You must be
right?
your own advocate. Yes.
Grace, I admire that about you because I have to imagine you were getting quite a bit of pushback when you said, no, I'm not doing any of it.
Switching doctors, doctors I did not connect with when they first told me you're going to go through and figure out who you pair best with. I didn't know what that meant because you go to the hospital, you listen to your doctor, and you go home.
Yeah.
But I was getting that, and I didn't mind pushing back. I had friends, my tribe, who told me, you're the patient. At the end of the day, it's what you say.
That's the bottom
And
line.
That's
so
the
I
bottom line.
now understood what self-advocacy meant.
It really looks
Yeah.
like. Listen, don't go
Yes.
anywhere. This
That's
conversation
right.
continues right after the break. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I really want to thank you for season 3 of Portia. It's because of loyal viewers like you that we keep getting to share this daily dose of positivity all across the country. So just a reminder, I still need you to like, comment, and subscribe. And go ahead and tell your friends. You can catch us now in Orlando, in San Francisco, in Atlanta, and all across the country on Fox Soul. Tell your friends. We'll see you soon on Portia.